Hi friends, it's Joan at 10 Pentacles Tarot, and today I'm going to do a spread demonstration for you from the Time Traveler's Oracle by Denise Linn. If you like this deck and you'd like to see my detailed review of it, please look on my Oracle Deck Reviews Volume 1 playlist and you'll find it there. All right, so this spread that I'm going to demonstrate today is called the 5-card spread. It's a 5-card spread, Messages from Your Spirit Guardians. So this spread can be done with any deck. It can be done with any tarot deck or oracle deck that speaks to you. I'm using this one because it's the guidebook from this deck, and also because I love this deck. So if you are interested in learning to do this spread, go get a pencil and a paper so you can remember the card positions and their meanings, okay? And and also, if you're not particularly interested in learning this spread, then the reading that I do may actually have a message for you. All right, so I have already shuffled the cards, but I'm going to shuffle them again just to make sure. And we will read the meanings from the books because this deck is new to me and I'm not familiar with all the meanings at this point. Okay, let's do this. All right, friends, the deck is shuffled. All right, so card 1, which will be the middle card of this spread, is the message from your higher self. Okay, do you know what? And I'm going to have to move my crystal ball because it's in the way. All right, so the middle card is card 1, the message from your higher self. This represents you or the person for whom you're doing the reading. Okay, card 2 is a message from the heavens, right there. This card represents what the angels and heavenly beings want you to know. Card 3 is your message from the earth. Let me scooch these up a little bit. Card 3 is your message from the earth. This card contains a message from the Divine Earth Mother and from all your animal, plant, tree, and stone allies. Card 4 is a message from your ancestors. This card is a powerful missive from those who are connected to you through your heritage. This card contains a message from your relations who are in spirit. They want to support you on your journey in life. And card 5, a message from your future self. This card contains a message from who you are in the future. If only we could go back to our younger self and give that being advice and guidance based on what we learned. This is that opportunity. All right, and we will look at the card on the bottom of the deck at the end. All right, so let's begin the reading. So again, this is card 1. The message from your higher self is number 39, Transcending. And this card is Atlantis. All right, so let me read that meaning for you. This again represents you or the person for whom you're doing the reading. Some people believe that Atlantis is a mythological realm, but we're happy to report that we're here. In fact, we were inspired by a recent trip to Greece in about 350 BCE, where we had a lively conversation with the philosopher Plato. He suggested we travel 9,000 years further into the past to the golden age of Atlantis. Egyptian priests, he said, described it as one of the oldest and greatest mysteries of the world, a utopian kingdom that inexplicably disappeared. I'm so glad we took his advice. All right, the time traveler's message on this is, when you pull this card, it's time to rise above the mundane circumstances of your life. Through the focused power of your mind, it is possible to let go of ordinary concerns and enter a more rarefied perspective. Transcending a negative or unhelpful situation is a kind of transformation of self. With focused discipline, all things are possible. So, you may be working on transcending a negative or unhelpful situation in the process of transforming yourself. It says positive changes are ahead, old structures, beliefs, and ideas are dropping away as you transcend into an altered reality of your life. Trust your psychic senses and your intuition. If you've ever been drawn to crystals or sound vibration healing, this is a good time to pursue those disciplines. As you hold a crystal or focus on a stone, with a clear intent in your mind, or focus on a tone rather. Challenges release and clarity blossoms. This can help you manifest your dreams and desires. It's so powerful that it can feel like magic. Okay, so that's where you are now. You're in time. You are now in a point of transcending negative, mundane aspects of life and moving forward. Okay, so card 2, message from the heavens. This card represents what the angels and heavenly beings want you to know. And that is card number 7, communication. The Oracle at Delphi, Greece. And in these, I'm just going to start reading the Time Traveler's message because that is actually the divinatory meaning here. Okay, so communication. And what the angels and heavenly beings want you to know is this. True, authentic communication can be healing and empowering. Be willing to speak up for yourself and from your heart. You can heal yourself and others through communication. Take a risk and have the courage to speak in a forthright manner. Share the unspoken darkness that may lie heavy in your heart. Even if you are hesitant or afraid of being rejected or misunderstood, this can ignite almost miraculous transformation and healing. However, be discerning with whom you share your truth. There are some people who, no matter what, won't be able to hear your feelings and thoughts. For those people, embark on a guided meditation and see their higher self before you and speak from your own higher self to theirs. This can be profoundly healing. This card can also indicate that it's time to teach or expand your capacity as a teacher. Teach what you know. Teach from who you are. It can also suggest that it is time to open your heart and commune with the divine. Speak to the Creator and allow yourself to listen to the messages from beyond. All right, and that is your message from the heavens. Card 3, messages from the earth. This is your message from the Divine Earth Mother and from your animal, plant, tree, and stone allies. And this message is flexibility, number 13. So again, the number 13 might be important to you right now. This is the message. This card urges you to be flexible in your life. This is not a time for uncompromising strength, but a time for bending and yielding. Success will follow if you do this. Do not face a problem head on. Go around it, above it, or under it. Be willing to change your mind and modify your trajectory in your life to go in a different direction. In regard to abundance, this is a powerful card. It suggests that your prosperity can grow exponentially if you are adaptable. Potentially, a time of rapid growth is ahead. However, if you're rigid, there's a chance that something valuable in your life will break or shatter. Don't rely only on your own strength. You may eventually splinter and break. If you are strong and flexible, you can adapt to even the harshest of circumstances. Go with the flow. Don't try to direct it, and good fortune will ensue. All right, and that's the message from the earth. Card 4, the message from your ancestors. It talks to you. This is the message from those who are connected to you through your heritage. And it's a message from your relations who are in spirit. They want to support you on your journey in life. And this is card 14, Flow, the River Nile, Egypt. So let's see what the message from your ancestors is. It says, it's not always easy to surrender to flow and lose sight of the shore. However, this card is urging you to take a risk. If there's a situation in your life that isn't falling into place, let it go. It's a sign that this is not the right time. When you're truly in the flow, you don't need to exert effort to make things happen. When you're in a state of flow, you aren't pushing the river to go faster, and you aren't swimming against it. You're just flowing around every obstacle. This isn't the time to try to control the events of your life. Everything falls into place when you enjoy the ride, rather than resisting the drift of the great river of life. If you run into a blockage, don't try to push through it. It's a sign that you should move on to a different path. That's exactly what card 13 said. You don't have to do it all by yourself. The Creator will support you. Again, the glory of the universe flows through you. Don't resist it. And our final card, card 5, is a message from your future self. And that message is number 8, courage. And that is the Vikings in the New World. This contains a message from who you are in the future. Okay, and it is the message to you from your future self is courage. Number 8. And it says, There are times to hold back and deliberate about life, and times to move forward with passion, power, and daringness. If there is something you wanted to do or say or act upon, this card signals it is time to go forward. Don't back down, face your fears, act on your impulse now, and success will follow. Being courageous doesn't mean that you are not at all afraid. Being fearless means just that, to fear less. There are no certainties about the outcomes, but be willing to take a risk and step forward anyway. You may be on the verge of a massive breakthrough. Be resolute in honoring your truth and speak up for yourself. Live with passion. As a warrior of the light, you must step beyond self-imposed limitations to be a way shower for others. Through you, others will be inspired to find and act upon their truth. Trust that you are unstoppable. I love that. All right, friends. Oh, and let's look at the card on the bottom of the deck. It's Breakthrough, the Moon Landing. Let's see what that says. And this is not part of the reading, but I always find that the card on the bottom of the deck speaks a lot to what we're going through, what's happening in our life, what's beneath what's going on. Now, my camera's starting to heat up, so I'm going to try to do this quickly. And it's natural to be afraid when you're confronted with something new or challenging. However, don't let fear prevent you from overcoming barriers. A breakthrough is at hand. Trust your instincts and keep going. Don't stop or hold back. Just as it takes effort and fortitude to be the first one to walk on the moon, for a chick to hatch out of its shell, or for a seedling to push through hard-packed earth, it will take supreme effort in your own journey to reach the light. The energy of a breakthrough isn't always neat and tidy, so it's okay if things are messy and chaotic for a while. Eventually, the situation will sort itself out and peace will reign. Okay, friends, that is my demonstration of the 5-card spread, Messages from Your Spirit Guardians, from the guidebook of the Time Traveler's Oracle. Again, you can use this spread with any deck, Oracle or Tarot deck, and that speaks to you, and it should work out. You know, it should give you a great message. So, friends, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't done so already. It's completely free for you, and it helps me out a whole lot. I want to thank you for being with me today. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, whatever it is where you are, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.